Ready for a different kind of happy hour? What if you could enjoy your night without waking up to a pounding hangover? More and more adults are discovering Rebel Rabbit THC drinks, a refreshing alternative for those looking to skip the next morning regret that often comes with alcohol. So leave the headaches behind and give your liver a break by choosing an alcohol-free option instead. And now there's even more reason to stop by. Visit Inlet Dispensary on the Murrells Inlet Marsh Walk directly across from the Claw House. And when you purchase any Rebel Rabbit drink, you'll receive a free Microphone Monkeys collector pin while supplies last. And don't miss the brand new Rocket Pop flavor. It's the nostalgic taste of summer with a Rebel Rabbit twist. Whether you're hanging out with friends, relaxing after work, or enjoying the Grand Strand, make the switch and see what everybody's talking about.
Rebel Rabbit THC drinks. Less of what you don't want, more of what you do.
Welcome to another wonderful episode. Yay!
Hi.
Of Tripp and Graham Have Issues. And this is, we're actually doing a Sunday recording, which is a little different. But then again, we've had Monkey Wrench in the System and Microphone Monkeys recording today, too. So this is going to be an interesting week of podcasts coming out. We have two new podcasts. There's Monkey Wrench in the System and the Sports Shakedown that premiered last week. So
I think I heard of the bit of. I think I heard it. Which one? Mike Seville. What's it? How you say?
Sevier?
Is he the sports guy or the?
No, he's the conspiracy guy with Monkey Wrench in the System.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah,
I heard a good podcast radio voice and.
Yeah.
Knows what he was talking about.
Now,
heard a little bit.
Mafia Mike, the one I appointed, is our fellow cigar smoker. He's the one that's got the sports podcast.
Okay, so I heard him too then. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Of course, not as good as what we have here in this for our local and.
Good. You get your $20 for saying that. Thank you.
That's right. Dick pics. I mean, DickinsonImages.com.
That really is why when I was doing my photography that really is why I didn't go with Dickinson Pictures.
Yeah.
Because I knew it would turn into dick pics. So
pics,
that's why it's Dickinson Images for anyone that cares. For anyone that cares about that kind of stuff, now you know.
That's right.
Look at there. The green microphone is for you guys to talk if you want to say something. And the podcast has no idea what I'm talking about. We're on Facebook Live. I don't know. I forgot if you mentioned that. Podcast. We're also on Facebook Live. So sometimes I'm talking to the camera.
So if you people see it on Facebook Live and you don't know how to recover them, which is very easy because it lives forever on Facebook, you can always go to libertycrackmedia.com, or you can just wait till the following. What day?
Tuesdays.
Every Tuesday. Or when it drops, and you can catch the audio version when you're driving around in your car and having some fun that way.
Yeah, especially do it when you're drinking and driving because it makes it a little more entertaining.
Well, yeah. If you make sure your driving liquor is close at hand.
Yeah,
and
have
stuff
that
like
with
that.
you.
Yeah,
just makes it easier to listen to.
Yeah, I keep mine in my console.
That's good.
That's right. Man, I'll tell you what. The beach here in Myrtle Beach has not slowed down at all because everybody is panicking before they go back to school. So we've got some schools that don't go back till after Labor Day. So they're packing. They're still packing into the beach. But I think tourism's been down this year. I don't know if they're going to be honest and come up with the real numbers, but I think it was down a little bit.
Being kidless, I don't know anything about the schools when they start and all that. But I have noticed.
Kidless.
Yeah. But allegedly,
not when I know of.
When actually, we've talked about that over cigars. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. But if you go by Captain George's Seafood, you would think we'd think tourism is through the roof. But I don't know how that place stays so busy, but they constantly are. But I'm interested to hear the numbers at the official end of summer.
Yeah, it'll be good to see if CCU is going to come up with real numbers or if they're going to come up with the
total line numbers.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach Greater Chamber of Commerce numbers that they usually come up with. But
be in line with the budget, they tell us, I'm sure, as well.
It's a small world after all. Welcome to our fantasy land.
Yeah, exactly. We're totally safe here. Let's spend $8 billion on advertising and have a shooting every weekend. Yeah. But
family friendly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
So, new police chief, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we're going right down the DEI checklist.
Yeah.
So we the female left, and so we have a man of color that's coming in. Yeah.
And hopefully he's great.
I really do.
Saying he's good. If he's good, then wonderful. If he's DEI, then we'll find that out. And it's just more Myrtle Beach from our DEI department. I forget what they call it. The inclusion. They don't call it DEI. It has some other name.
Like Equity Gods or something like that.
Equity Gods is what it is.
The panel of Equity Gods.
Yeah, they should name it that. Come to the Oracle to see if you're the right color or sex.
That's right.
Or gender, whatever.
I will that you can play in the WNBA. Yeah.
Oh, man. Hugh Laurie, Dr. House. Did you see that?
Oh, my gosh,
He's firstly, fuck off. Second, no man should be playing women's sports. I'm with Sophie Cunningham. That would have broken my heart because Dr. House I want to be him when I grow up.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm glad he said that.
Just so you could have a reason for wearing the rubber gloves?
That and then I don't have to be a jerk. I mean, I can be a jerk because I'm a genius. Now I'm just a jerk and I'm not. I don't have any reason to be. Yeah, I'm just a dumb jerk. It's like if I could tell you that you have what was it always?
Herpes?
It's not herpes. Yeah, that's it. Just tell everybody.
That's right.
Oh, your back hurts. That's probably herpes. Yep, sure enough.
I have the herpes. The herpes.
Man, Donald Trump has a big case of the herpes.
Herpes. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh man. But it's talk about local stuff here. We have had what I call Coffee House Gate.
Yeah.
Kate Coran's place has really been the and if people aren't familiar, it's the Fresh Brewed Ministries or the Fresh Brewed Coffee House downtown, and they share the parking lot that's next to them with the old City Hall. And so, and who cares when they have the loitering signs up? They haven't started to really enforce the loitering until just recently, and it seems like heavy-handed enforcement on it. And,
some were saying, like we spoke on the phone, some were saying that those signs had been there for a long time.
They could have been, the enforcement really has not really been a thing.
Enforcement, definitely not. But it's like I was talking with you, what happens if you and I go get a coffee there and we're in the parking lot for 10 minutes talking by my car? That's loitering, or like the one guy was arrested for blocking a sidewalk. They said he was out in the road. He said he wasn't in the road. What's loitering? How much time is that? So I don't know.
You and I would be scooped up in a second because we look homeless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so yeah.
Well, the only thing I don't have is I don't smell like weed. And I guess part of it was they were saying they had open containers and smelled like weed. If that's the case, that's not allowed anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
but they had a couple witnesses that were like, they, didn't really smell any weed.
Okay.
But again, that's a go-to tactic for the police across the world. I smell weed, therefore I get to, I have probable cause to search your car.
Yeah. I
smell weed, so I can walk into your house. I smell weed, so I can tackle you to the ground, break your nose, and put cuffs on you. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, and you can't do anything about it because it's in the capacity of doing my job, and therefore I'm immune to any prosecution. Mm. So yeah,
if that's the case, like I said, I thought there had to be an arrest, and then they can search, like with DUI.
Right.
You get a DUI, you're arrested, then they can search your car.
Yeah.
You don't have to give permission.
Yeah.
So I guess if you're arrested for smelling like I don't know.
They use that. They use to smell the weed like for probable cause, just like when they want to do breaking and entering without a warrant. Mm-hmm. I thought I heard a noise of somebody in distress,
and then
they have probable cause, and then they can break down the door and come in. So it's a tactic. They know it's a loophole, and they're going to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Now, if they it's off of Schedule 1, but if they decriminalized marijuana, they're going to be in a lot of trouble because they don't have that. I smelled cigarettes, and that doesn't work. I smelled,
then what?
Yeah, I smelled farts, and I thought,
I thought you needed to go to the hospital with a belly infection.
Exactly. They'd have to come up with I smelled something else then to get in there. But
Interesting. Well, there's a lot of people on her side, according to social media, for sure.
Oh God! They had. I don't know if you saw this too, but they had a bunch of local attorneys, including Axelrod, that was there at speaking out for them at the coffee shop.
I wonder if he's doing that pro bono. Not that it matters. Just curious.
Well, it's got to be pro bono because he's an Axelrod. You got Axelrod?
Are you asking me if I have Axelrod?
That's what all his billboards say. Got Axelrod? I'm like thinking to myself, well, if I do, I have to go to the doctor if I have it more than 24 hours.
I knew something like good like that was coming. Okay. I had to wait for it.
Yeah. Too many blue pills? Axelrod.
You got an Axelrod? This is pro boner. Pro bono.
And by the way, Mr. Axelrod, if you want to, we dearly love you. If you want to advertise with Liberty Crack Media, definitely reach out to us because we're not against you.
The way I know him from is it was always right before Jeopardy. Yeah, it'd be got Axelrod and then the intro music to Jeopardy. For years, that was right before Jeopardy started. So that's stuck in there forever.
There you go.
Yeah, you must be pretty good. So we'll see how that turns out. I have some friends that work with the City of Myrtle Beach Police, and like I told one of them, I know it sounds goofy, but I just hope everybody has fun. Like they say about sports, I just want everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
I want this to work out the best for everybody.
Yeah.
The city is able to clean up where they need to. The homeless are taken care of, and they get a nice place. Because the food shelter and even the shelter does shut down. Like they kick you out in the morning.
Yeah.
But I think that was more than just Sundays where they kick you out.
Oh yeah, but I was going to say
so you can't even be there in the daytime. Used to be at least. I don't know about it anymore.
But Community Kitchen doesn't serve on Sundays.
Okay.
So
they can't eat it all from there.
Yeah, you can't make them starve for 24 hours. So that's when they offered to do this, and then that's when they decided to have the crush down on the on this whole loitering and everything else was on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So which is crazy. And then but what was funny, the first thing that they did was they came out with the community cry out narrative, oh, well, the people in the community really were complaining about this and calling us in. There's no community there. There's no residents there.
The only thing that's near it is the church.
Exactly.
And they were at the church. Some of them are here. So
exactly.
The church
didn't call it in. So it was a false narrative that they were trying to put out there. But again, we have a communication officer expert who is the mayor. So of course they're going to try to pull out all the cheap tricks that we use in communications.
Haven't heard from him yet, have we?
No.
I didn't think. I knew the police put out a statement, but I haven't heard from him. Kind of surprised.
No. Again, I'm not surprised. It's a third rail thing. He's just going to be able to hide behind saying nothing.
I guess.
Yeah.
I just didn't think this soon because he had such a rah-rah support behind him, and he was going to be great for the city, and things were going to turn around. Which we haven't. We'll see how crime does, but it's kind of a bad start to have. I call it a scandal, a local scandal.
Right.
It's kind of bad to have that right off the bat.
Exactly. But it doesn't surprise me because I knew that he would be with the developers and the realtor people, and this is definitely a developer realtor move to keep rising because they've already gotten that one section. Now they have to start going north into Starnesville and all that other stuff that's around there. So
Starnesville.
Yeah. Myra, dearly love her, but she has all that property that's around there, and they've been drooling over that for decades.
Yep.
And so,
they'll get it one way or the other, I guess.
Probably. And then when they get it, they'll make a bunch of promises, and then they'll build a bunch of shit, and half of it'll be empty most of the time. And just like any other project that they've done, including Broadway at the Beach. I mean, that place is constantly rotating businesses and stuff like that.
Liberty went away a while ago and sat there empty for years.
Yeah.
I believe it was years. Yeah, they're finally putting a new place in there now. But, they do just kind of loop and switch out.
Exactly.
Johnny Rockets, Senior Frogs, I guess, is still there. Originally, it was Damon's and then Tilted Kilt, or is it Tilted Kilt now?
Yeah.
It was something in between Damon's and that.
Yeah, you're right.
I forget, but
I can't remember what it was, but you're right. There was something else there.
So, they do. They shuffle in and out. By the way, Broadway at the Beach, a lot of Muslims there now. I don't know what it is, but every other one's got a hijab on.
Wow.
Not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying there's
visiting
a lot
or
there.
Working?
I don't know. Visiting.
Visiting. Okay.
Walking around shopping.
Okay.
Because that's where I go to get my cigars, unless I'm getting the cheap ones from Total Wine. But I'm not saying anything good or bad. I'm just saying there's a lot there now.
Yeah.
And I wonder why market comment on it. You don't see a whole lot anywhere else.
No.
I don't go to Walmart, but I hear they're in Walmart a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't know what that means, but there are a lot.
Okay.
Hijabs and what is the full cover? I forget the.
Well, I think hijab is the full cover.
Something like that. Yeah. Well, some kind of covering. Whether it's, I think it's just the hair because Gavin McInnes a while back made a joke about there was a rap video about how the hijab is beautiful and all the women in the video have on makeup like a Western woman.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't think the entire Lancome counter is called for in the Muslim faith for your women.
They only have to do their eyes, and that's it. Yeah.
I guess they're not supposed to wear any, even with the one where the face sticks out.
Okay.
I think that, I don't know, whatever it's called, but they're all, of course, they're all wearing makeup, talking about how beautiful it is. Well, if you make yourself look like a Western woman, then beautify yourself. That's allowed in our culture, not in yours.
Definitely.
You'd be taken out in the street and who knows.
Stoned and not in a good way.
Yeah. So it's the Muslim faith. Not I get in trouble here because it's over 60% of Muslims do believe that violence is okay, political violence or religious violence if you don't agree with their faith. So sometimes I am saying Muslim people, but the faith itself. There are a lot of Muslim people who are just nice as can be, and that's great.
It's kind of like the Christian community.
I'd like to bring them over to our culture, our ideals, where they're allowed to be themselves and not have to cover up. Can you imagine the heat in the summer?
Oh my God!
Jeez.
Yeah.
They have to wear full black and anyway.
Oh.
Anyway.
To be trans and to be Muslim. You know?
You can't at the same time, though.
That's true.
Speaking of, go ahead.
I was going to say the 22nd, I think on ESPN is going to be some MMA fighting that goes on there. Mm-hmm. My friend's nephew, my dear friend from school, his nephew is Roland the Dream Dunlap, and he is on the title card. He's one of the 6 fights that's on the title card.
Where?
I think it's going to be on ESPN. I think the fights are going to be out of Milwaukee. Maybe?
Oh, I thought you meant
Middle
East.
But they're going to be on ESPN. I believe ESPN on the 22nd. And so I might try to get together a few people and have a watch party if everything solids
Absolutely.
up on that. I think it's on a Saturday. It's the 22nd. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Is it under UFC?
No, it's below that. It's the F because he's going up another fight group, I guess you would call it.
I see.
But I think it begins with is FWA or something like that. I'll check on it here in a second. But yeah, it's.
That's neat.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I'm kind of happy. From what I remember, he's still undefeated, going through all this MMA stuff over the last few years. So, yeah.
I thought about becoming a fighter, but then I got tired. So I ended up like this.
That's.
Thought about it too much.
I didn't mean to laugh that hard, by the way. PFL. PFL is what it is. Professional Fighters League or something like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Rolling the Dream. Rolling the Dream.
That's a nice flyer. Of course, everything's AI made now, but still.
Oh, yeah.
Looks cool.
Yeah. And then this is the actual fight card, I think, for ESPN on there. So, yeah.
Good.
Lots of fights in there. So
that means that's free, too.
Yeah. And his cousin, which is my friend's actual son, just started in MMA, and he's now 1-0. He just started out doing it. Cole Hansen, yeah. So it's exciting to see these young people that actually are doing things.
Yeah.
I guess beating the crap out of somebody else is doing something. So yeah, I think it's worth it. Yeah, they're off the couch.
I think so too, even if you don't get into the fighting, but to have some sort of discipline like that.
Yeah. Which
is coming back with ortho bros and people getting into religion again and going to the right in politics, especially Zoomers. Yeah. It's good to have a discipline. Boy Scouts, which is, who hears about them anymore, but that used to be a good rite of passage that was, it set you on a good path. And then if you went military, you're kind of set. But I think that's great, and I think fighting should be included, and it's a lot of the feminism 1, 2, and 3, and I think we're pushing into 4 personally, but had killed that off. Where that's toxic masculinity. Fighting's not toxic, even if you don't fight. Just groundwork, wrestle, even just a self-defense, anything with a discipline.
So I was going to say, people might be wondering why we're recording on a Sunday instead of a Friday. Precursor to that, Monkey Wrench in the System had a special. We dropped it early in the week because it was talking about the debate between Candace Owens and
Andrew Wilson.
Andrew Wilson, thank you. And I was of the feeling that it wasn't going to come off. I'll be honest with you. I thought that at the last minute, the wheels are going to fall off and they weren't going to do it. But they did. Now, you watched it. It started an hour late, or they rescheduled it an hour later than it was originally supposed to be, right?
No, I can't figure that out. It said 10, but the Patrick Beck David, who was hosting it at her house, that the live went at 11. So maybe it moved an hour, but I never saw where it moved. It may have always been at 11 and the 10 was wrong. I don't know, either one.
It could have been 10 Central or something?
It said Eastern. So I don't know what happened there.
Right.
But anyway, they did start a half an hour late, and people were getting antsy in the chat.
Okay.
And they were speculating, Candace canceled. She's getting cold feet.
Oh.
Andrew couldn't be in there for too long without a cigarette, all this stuff.
Well, my thing
they finally
was
started.
Whoever, the people watching it, whoever was in one bubble camp or the other bubble camp would still come out and say that their person won the debate. That's
and I'm in the Andrew camp. I've been watching him for years. When he first came up through DebateCon and Modern Day Debate, and even just on TikTok debates. And I always wondered where he came. He used to work in robotics. And if you think about that, that's logic, because robotics is always if then.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with how Apple shortcuts work when they made you. Right. It's kind of easier now, but when it first came out, you would have given it a command, and if this happens, then that happens.
Right.
So if you shake your phone, then the camera opens or whatever it is.
Right.
And that's logic. If then, basically. So it's no wonder his brain is so well organized with debate, and the fact that he studies constantly. He knows he looks at everything, and he always looks at the opposition to see what they're going to say so he can answer to it. But anyway, I was one of those. But I think that Candace did better, a lot better than I expected, actually. But I think it's because anybody watching will know who's watched it will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he kind of let her. He didn't push as hard as he usually does against the TikTok debaters or anything else. And they'll say, "Oh yeah, because that's just TikTok people." Well, I think he did it because it was at her house for one.
Right.
He was trying to be, or at least come off as fair, respectful, so nobody could be like, "Oh, Andrew's just being an asshole again."
Yeah, picking on women, picking on person of color, blah blah blah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that, but she did have zero evidence. Some of the stuff she said that she never talked about Erica's clothing or anything after Charlie died. They showed a clip of her on her show. She's making fun of her blue dress and said her stylist must not like her.
Yeah.
So yes, you did, Candace. She said not everything in the show cause hearing, which they just had, was hearsay, and not all hearsay was let in. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was. It was, and not everything was hearsay. Some of it was fact.
Yeah.
She said she didn't know much about the case, but she didn't know that Twiggs, who was Tyler's boyfriend, his furry boyfriend, she didn't know that his DNA or his fingerprints weren't on the gun.
Uh-huh.
And he did say that he did. Yeah, maybe they were or weren't one of the other, but she didn't know that Tyler texted Twiggs and says, "It was me. You'll see me on the security cameras."
Yeah.
That's pretty hard evidence.
Yeah.
She thinks an undercover cop wrote that, named Mike, and I forget Mike Mitchell or something like that. She said the cop took his phone and wrote that.
Yeah.
And then the last one I had is Andrew didn't push it hard enough. He didn't pound her on the sources enough. He did she would just talk over him. He says, "I'm going to ask you a few direct questions." She says, "Well, I'm going to answer them how I want to answer them, and you can't give me a time frame and all of this." So for those reasons, I think she lost, but she did better than I expected.
Oh, okay.
That's the end of my rant.
Well, there you go, folks. If you're in my camp where I just wasn't interested enough to spend the time watching it, now we didn't have to, because we've got the breakdown right here.
It went on for 3 hours.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Now, she did get him. He should have known this. I don't know how he fell in this trap, but he had 7 charges, and she asked him to name one, and he didn't really. He said, "I think one of them's murder." Well, it was some kind of aggravated murder, so she was right there. I don't know how he fell into that, but he should have been ready with those just for the optics of it.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah.
Other than that, I still think he won, and I'm subjective about it. If she had pounded him and he was completely embarrassed, I'd say that too.
Oh, true. So. True. Yeah, this is wild. Myrtle Beach economics, how do you think that's going to spill out here for if we did have a lower tourist season? That means we don't have as many tourist dollars coming in. Of course, we have more population now that they're soaking.
I think that's where the concentration is. Personally, they just keep building and building and building and building. Yeah. So I keep banging the table. I don't mean to pick up the mic, but that's me. If you hear that thud, that's me every time I'm going to take my hand off the table. But I don't. Nobody seems to really care. To me,
that's what's astounding too. I think the people who are panicking though are the folks that are the leeches within the Greater Myrtle Beach Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah,
because this is going to cost them millions. And they're used to having that disposable millions that nobody's tracking and everything else coming into their coffers for doing nothing.
Just like when they would fly first class over to China to talk about selling our golf courses.
Yeah.
That was all just free money. I don't know if anybody ever got in trouble. I remember it was called out.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anything ever happened with that, which was a shame.
I can guarantee nothing did.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
a few people did lose their seats and weren't reelected, but yeah. And I think that probably was the death knell for John Rhodes politically too. But I didn't think we improved our position by, downgrading to Brown Bethune's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was a huge downgrade. I'd prefer John, but
yeah.
anyway, she's out of the picture, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess Mark could be Brenda too.
I mean, again, it's still the insider. I mean, he's somebody who worked for the city under John for years as the communications director, and then had a infight with the Bethunes, and then was out.
That's right. He was under John. I was thinking he was under Brenda.
No, it was early on. Shortly after we had the big hurricane, and she instead of using him, she went on air and had that famous foible at the end of hope for the best, pray for the worst, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was supposed to be
I forgot about that.
It was supposed to be prepare for the worst. Yeah. But not pray for the worst. But yeah, she said that on national television when everything was focused on our city, and it was embarrassing.
I forgot about that.
And and I think he said, well, this don't look at me because that's supposed to be my job, but they decided, and then shortly after that, he was gone. But I'm sure one didn't have anything to do with the other. It's just bad timing and optics.
That's it.
But it was. The thing is that his office was a constant carousel of people from Burroughs and Chapin and all the big, main name stays in Myrtle Beach that are the power brokers, constantly going through his office. These are the same people that recalled him so they could run him as mayor. Yeah. And so I personally thought that all we're getting is continuation of John Brenda 3. Yeah. It's the same cabal, same. You might as well put a Chamber of Commerce sticker on his forehead, because it's the same subgroup of power brokers that most of the people have on the city board and on the county board. Yeah,
I believe it.
Yeah, they getting the checks in for their campaigns.
I'm gonna try to get me a job on a board at the city, some type of board, so I can get all this free money.
I thought your good friend Gickinson was doing the city complainer. the very
Graham Gickinson, God, that guy. Yeah, everybody thinks they confuse me with him. So
there's a lot of similarities.
I did vote for him, but that doesn't mean his city complainer. I bet you he'll be on Facebook this afternoon. His profile picture, he's standing in front of a staircase that says city complainer. So he'll probably be on Facebook this afternoon to talk about it. But it was he was good. Maybe I run for that. I can complain as good as he can.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So, but he did a pretty good job though. Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody noticed it. Is that all you do is complain? It's like, I mean, this is social media. This is my real life. I'm not like out to dinner complaining to the waitress, and
or taking social media, taking picture of your French fries.
Yeah, that's better. That's a better thing. It's a better use of our.
This is what I'm eating now. Click. Oh, that's so much better. Let's,
Some of the homemade meals these girls put, because they'll use the flash, especially on older phones before the True Tone and all that. Yeah. So they'll take a picture of their pot roast, and it just looks disgusting. There's this white fluorescent light on it. It's just like, Why would you post that? It's like picking the worst picture of yourself to use as your profile picture. It looks terrible. It's probably delicious, but it looks horrible in this picture. By the way, that's the same thing. I noticed this. I got a new flashlight. It's called a Woober. Let me see if it does it in here.
A Wooby?
A Woober. Woobin, excuse me.
Woobin. Okay.
See that?
Holy
See how
cow.
that turns blue? Even the camera's trying to correct it to still go tungsten. But this is what the light that people have in their houses because they're white LEDs.
Yeah.
If that was turned off, you could tell even better. But that's what it's like. That's white. This is tungsten. See how warm this looks? And even the camera's trying to cool it off a little bit. But in real life, this is warm tungsten. This is what people are putting in bars and restaurants now.
Yeah.
It looks terrible. So you put food and even people's faces under that.
Oh,
sorry, I'm not trying to give you a seizure, but
those LED ring cameras.
Yeah.
They've got the circle cameras.
Yeah.
Some of those are awful lighting.
Yeah, some
and yet they're selling like crazy.
And if the cameras don't correct for it and give it the right skin tone, then they will look terrible. Cameras correct. But if you're in real life in a bar and that's all you see is that white.
Graham, did you white balance? Did you white balance? Hey, you white balance? Everybody white balance?
Here. There's a white balance here. And people always wondered, I'd go up and put it in interviews, because you had to put it right in front of their face.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'd try to take it or, they didn't know what the heck I was doing. Anyway, a white balance is what cameras used to have to do. You'd have to hold a white in front of it so the camera would know what true white is.
White is,
Because white under daylight is different than white under tungsten. You can see that. Orangish, whitish. So anyway, that's what he's talking about. So when I worked for my dad, we had to always get a white balance for the camera. That was my rant. And people are putting them in their houses. I've talked about this before, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I demonstrate it with my Woobin now.
Wooby.
It's my wooey. It's my wooey. It's my little wooey I have in my pants.
Yes, girls, he is single.
Yeah. I don't do myself any favors. Just a little about AOC and Woke One.
Oh, Woke One.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what wonderful things they have for us in Woke 2.
And the sequel. I love it. It's going to be... She said that's crazy. So is it going to be worse or better? I don't...
Now, is freezing her eggs part of Woke 1 or Woke 2? Yeah. Is it?
and what's she freezing them for? Because she said years ago that the world was going to be over in 12 years if we don't address climate change. So there's no reason to freeze her eggs.
Well, she thought she was doing this so she could have, it's a way of being a prepper in case she gets hungry. Yeah.
Okay.
But I then want them scrambled. They're not that kind of eggs.
She broke up with her boyfriend right at the same time, though, too, right?
Yeah, when she found out he wasn't a male.
Yeah. That makes sense. I'd fill in. AOC's hot. I'm not going to take like Alex Stein of big booty Latinos. If you're a 9, you're fine. I love it. He cracked me up. When he addressed her on the people's house,
Capitol
steps. Thank you.
Yeah.
Big booty. Well, no, you're my favorite. Why won't you talk to me? You big booty Latina. I love it. It cracks me up. But I wanted to mention her because she's just so dumb. I remember seeing this live, and I had to look it up again. But her remark, she was talking to Margaret Hoover on PBS's Firing Line in 2018. Yes.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the Middle East and Iran and what they're going to do. I think it was also about the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Yeah.
And she was just saying words that just came to her head, and then she finally had to admit, "Well, I'm not really a Middle East expert, so I don't know." Ma'am, that's the whole interview you're on right now with Margaret Hoover talking about the Middle East. You would have been better not to go on.
Subject matter of what she was there for.
Yes, and she finally had to say, "Well, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm full of shit." Why?
Hey, bravo for a politician to actually fess up every once in a while.
But she said it real quiet. Like, all that Israel is bad. I don't know much about the Middle East. That was a dramatized reenactment. It was close.
That was not the actual AOC.
That was not. A lot of people probably were fooled by that.
That's right.
Listening as well. How did they get her?
Why does she have a beard?
We probably could trick her into coming on. It's like I always said, she, as a bartender, if somebody ordered what was it? See, I'm messing up my own joke. What was it? A vodka tonic. She would have to ask what's in it.
Yeah.
That's just how I picture her. What a dumb woman.
Oh, absolutely.
And she might be president. She very well might be president.
Oh, well, I did not know that the movie Idiocracy was actually a historical.
I just watched something on it the other day. It's crazy how much stuff that's happening now is in that movie.
Exactly.
It really is happening. An exaggerated version, maybe, but
exactly. Yeah.
And you could even put some of that to Trump, like not Vin Diesel, the black guy. He's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Built guy, forget his name now, but he played the president, and you can kind of compare him to Trump a little bit.
Yeah,
it's just all around. It's funny, both sides.
Exactly, because he was all into his social persona and things like that. Yeah, in the movie,
big over the top when he's at the podium, big over the top displays and all this. So it's Idiocracy. Mike Judge. For young people who did Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill, made a movie called Idiocracy. That's basically
it was classic.
It was supposed to be a comedy,
but not a historical document.
Yeah. They wanted to use real companies like Taco Bell and some others in there. So the movie almost didn't get made because there was so much a threat of a lawsuit.
Yeah.
So they just used like names that were so close, it was right on the edge of all these brand names. So, okay, well, everybody's going to know. They're going to know what we're talking about. But
especially the drink that was put on all the fields that was killing all the food.
Yeah, and they were pushing you to drink it. And that's all you need. You don't need food; just need this drink, whatever it was called.
That's right. He was such a genius. Well, maybe if we use water instead of.
He's from the future. It's a Brian Regan way of saying that. He's from the future.
Sure.
You ever see Brian Regan?
Oh yeah,
he's good. He's still pretty good. When he did when they mixed the PB&J in one jar, he says I could go for a PB&J sandwich, but I'm not going to go opening all kinds of jars. Just like,
just want one.
Yeah, his delivery was great. I was going to talk about the Indiana Fever coach and her dumb rant. Did you see her after Sophia? She didn't stick up for her.
Yeah.
She gives this whole. I guess I am going to talk about it. I said I was going to. Now I actually am. Yeah. But she gave this whole thing, presser about how she's going to stand with all these people in the trans and woke, and we're doing this, and we choose love, and we accept, and all this. And anybody who doesn't agree with it can go to hell. Walks off with her papers.
Yeah.
It's like, you just spent 10 minutes telling us your peace and love and all this. Now we all have to go to hell?
Did you hear about their Pride Night in Indiana?
No.
All-time low attendance.
Good.
Yeah. And everybody pretty much gave her the middle finger.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
There's no point. Okay. No one's dogging you for being gay is the least of the things now.
All right.
It's like that's a moderate if you're gay.
Yeah.
It's not 1980 anymore.
Well, the gays,
everybody's fine with that now.
The gay community got usurped by all the other pieces of the alphabet that they added onto it, and most of our friends that are gay are upset with this. Mm-hmm. They're not. They don't think they think that cross dressers are great entertainers, but they shouldn't be in the library.
Yeah.
And they think because it's adult entertainment, and it's great adult entertainment, but it's for adults. It never was meant to be for little children or the community to be pushed upon.
Right. And like you said, it can be great entertainment. I mean, adults fine. We used to hang out with what was his name that owned Pulse. Oh, he had to move it when it was near the studio.
Okay, yeah.
I forget his name now, but Mexican or Latino guy.
Yeah,
great guy.
Yeah,
and I actually DJ'd one of his drag shows.
Right,
because we were friends. He helped Dad with the downtown redevelopment stuff. He was which you took over as well. So he was. I mean, that stuff's fine for adults, but
exactly.
Kids, I just saw one today, and I didn't post it because you know what happened last time when Facebook thought I posted something of a kid?
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
So I posted it and took it down real quick. It's like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
They're going to take everything away. It was a man, they're in this parade thing, float, covered thing, holding a child, and the guy beside him has one of those whip fans, and it says anal, ? And he pulls down his pants. The child right beside him, two men holding, right there with the kid. She's probably 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, you're subhuman to me.
Yeah.
I don't, and that has nothing to do with you being gay. To your point, like you were saying, the gays are upset, especially with the teed in there. They don't want the trans, that's a different thing.
Well, they don't,
especially when they're doing it in front of kids.
Jumped in with the furries. They don't want to be jumped in with the pedophiles. They don't want to be, and they're even seeing some, there are some communities now that are rethinking gay marriage and rethinking gay couples adopting children. Mm-hmm. This is something that community has fought for years, and things were going well. But when you put in all the wackadoodles and call that part of your community, and I don't think they did. I think that's just some outsiders decided that they were going to do that. Then it screws things up. It's kind of like the feminist movement. They just wanted to have rights for women. They didn't fight for men to beat them up in women's sports. Yeah. It's just...
It was actually the opposite. They wanted their own thing.
Yeah.
And with Title IX, they got it, and now they're almost using Title, like Megan Rapinoe is almost using it to include women, because men, if you say you're a woman, then you're a woman. Under Title IX, you should be allowed to. They've completely flipped it somehow.
Exactly.
The mental gymnastics is wild.
But what I think is great, too, are the two NBA players that declared eligibility for WNBA. Mm-hmm. And and I think that is a fantastic move. I'm for them. They're strong, brave women now, and they should be able to have a very strong team created out of these NBA players to be able to go into that league when they decide that they're brave enough to come out as women and be in that basketball league.
They have long hair now and everything.
Yeah.
So that's...
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what it...
That's a woman.
I don't know what one is, but
that's one for sure. That's We don't know what it is, but you are one if you say you are. But we don't know what that is.
Well, I have a very dear close friend that's involved in the medical community that came up with someone that had a relative or something like that they came in and it was having stomach problems and everything else, and they were like, well, they're pregnant, and they're like, they can't be, they're a male, they claim they're male, and I'm like, well,
the other way, I see.
And so they're like, well, whatever they claim, here's the reality of it. No, you MAGA people, you can't. It's just going up against reality. It's crazy. And they gaslight so hard. They're great at gaslighting. Yeah.
Sometimes it gets to me because I do these TikTok debates, and it'll get to me, the gaslighting. I'm just like, and they team up. Yeah. So a lot of times it'll be 1 against 5
to make that false. To make the false impression that they're the majority. Thought.
And it gets to me sometimes. I'm like, what is going on? Is this some other reality? I don't.
Yeah.
So it gets to you.
Bizarro world.
And that's part of the tactic too, I think. So we can't. Speaking of Andrew Wilson, like he says not one step back.
No.
Not a single step. And don't you give nothing. Don't give an inch. And that's what it has to be with these people. You can't give them anything. So it's up to all of us to fight in the way that he is, and like Charlie Kirk did, and like Prime Alex Stein does, and like you do with Liberty Crack. That's
don't doubt what you perceive as reality.
Yeah.
Don't let people say, "Oh no, the emperor is wearing clothes."
Right.
Yep. Don't doubt yourselves.
It may drive you crazy, and people may say, "Why do you care so much?" And why go? I get this a lot. Go touch grass. Like, I just mowed my ass. Depending on who's saying it.
Yeah.
True. Again, it goes back to this isn't. this isn't real life. This is social media. Social media is now the town square. It is where you go to meet and talk and share ideas. We don't have an actual town square. So some people use it for that. I do a lot.
Yeah.
And some funny stuff, some goofy stuff. So, that's one of the things people use it for. So, be on there and speak up all you want.
You have any other issues?
I was going to talk about that. We got 2,000 new homes coming to Horry County. Long story short, that was going to be near St. James High, still being voted on. It was originally going to be 3,900 homes in a 552,000 square feet of commercial space originally.
Okay.
They got that down to, what was it? 1,400 homes and a 325,000 square feet commercial space near St. James. But
see, I thought that area by St. James was all zoned commercial because it all floods.
It would be a zoning change.
But I thought originally was commercial because it was a flood area.
Okay.
And they figured, well, we don't want to put homes there because it's a flood zone.
Sounds like you're right then.
Now all of a sudden they're like, well, a few people getting wet is going to be okay. As long as we can sell.
Get our money.
Yeah.
Bolton and Mink, the engineering firm working on the project. A company called Bolton and Mink.
Okay.
The Greater Burgess Community Association, they're the ones meeting about it. They originally withdrew their zoning request in January 22, but apparently it's back on the table with just fewer homes in a smaller commercial space.
Yeah. I think I don't know this for a fact, but my spidey sense tells me that they're trying to cover up the fact that this is a flood zone.
Must be.
Yeah, that's my personal feeling. If you know, write in the comments below. Give us a call if you've got some insight in on that. Let us know.
Yeah, and we're going to figure out soon how to get calls through on the Facebook Live. They can come through on the podcast,
right?
But we'll get them on the live too as well. By the way, look how old my printer thinks I am. Look at the size print of this. That's how old. That's how bad that my printer
I defaulted to be 20. So, I mean, you might think that's fun. I'm telling stories, but this is the.
About the same size.
This is the type that I.
Okay, so our printers are. You're a little older than me.
Yeah, yep.
I just thought that was funny. It's like this could have fit on half of a page, but then again, I am wearing glasses now, so shut up, Graham. Maybe your eyesight is really that bad. Over here,
but
trying to make myself seem younger.
But they have to do this because every postage stamp in Horry County is being, especially along the beach area in the Strand, is being developed for residential, and we're going to get in more and more of this problems with flooding and everything else because this was all swampy area. So this is going to be crazy. All right,
that along with Socastee, Forestbrook Road. Yeah, my mother lives on there, and that's the barrels all the way down. We're widening that more and more. Apartments, houses, something. Every time I drive down, something new.
Yeah. He didn't mean to dox his mother, but in case you're in the area.
It's a long road. I will say that police live near her. So
there you go.
If anybody's thinking about doing anything to my mommy, police are near her. I'll put it that way. The only other thing was that I forgot to bring the book. I was going to talk a little about pre-America during the while we were still colonies racism.
Pre-Columbian?
What?
Pre-Columbian?
That's not what I say that? Am I on drugs? Pre-colonial. No. During colonialism.
Okay.
While we were under British rule. But I didn't bring the book, so I'll save it for next time. We'll talk about a lawyer called James Otis Jr.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll be good. So tune in next week for more of Tripp and Graham have issues.
Issues for you and for me. Goodbye.
All right, everybody.